Hello, everyone. My name is Nicholas Lewis, and I am going to be talking about simple interest. So, the word problem that we have for simple interest is Caitlin deposits $10,000 into an account which earns an annual interest rate of 8%. What is the amount she will have after 1 year, after 2 years, and after 3 years? So, the formula to calculate simple interest will be A equals P times 1 plus RT, where A is the final amount, P is the initial principal balance, R is the annual interest rate, and T is time in years. So going back to our word problem, Caitlin deposits $10,000 into an account which earns an annual interest rate of 8%. What is the amount she will have after 1 year, 2 years, and 3 years? So with our formula, we can start plugging numbers in. So we will have A equals the principal amount, which is $10,000, times 1 plus the rate, which is 8%, times time, which will be 1 year. So we will have A equals 10,000 times 1 plus 8% times 1. And we can convert that 8% into 0.08 for our problem. So we will have A equals 10,000 times 1 plus 0.08 times 1. So looking at this problem, we know with the order of operations that we will want to start working within the parentheses. And then in those parentheses, we're going to have the option of addition or multiplication. And with the order of operations, we know we'll start with multiplication. So 0.08 times 1 is 0.08. And then staying inside those parentheses, we'll move on to addition. 1 plus 0.08 is 1.08. And then finally, we'll have 10,000 times 1.08 for 10,800. Therefore, A equals $10,800. Going back to that word problem now, we also know that they want us to solve for 2 years and for 3 years. So next, let's look at this problem for 2 years. So with that formula, we're going to plug the numbers in again, and this is going to be relatively similar. We'll just be changing the time. So we'll have A, which is the final amount, equals principal, which is 10,000, times 1, plus rate, which is 8%, times time, which in our case, this time will be 2 years instead of the 1 year we did before. So um, when we convert that 8%, again, it's 0.08. And therefore, we have A equals 10,000 times 1 plus 0.08 times 2. So just like before, starting in those parentheses, we'll look at multiplication first. So 0.08 times 2 is 0.16. 1 plus 0.16 is 1.16. And finally, 10,000 times 1.16 is 11,600. Therefore, A equals $11,600. And going back to that word problem one last time, we can now solve for 3 years. And just like before, when we use that formula and plug in our numbers, we'll see that A, which is the final amount, equals the principal, which is 10,000, times 1, plus the rate, which is 8%, or 0.08, times time, and this time that'll be 3 years. So A equals 10,000 times 1 plus 0.08 times 3. Looking at this problem, just like the last time, 2 times, we're going to start in the parentheses and with multiplications. So 0.08 times 3 will be 0.24. 1 plus 0.24 is 1.24. And then after that, 10,000 times 1.24 is 12,400. And therefore, A equals $12,400. Okay, going back to that word problem one last time, we can see Let's just read it one more time. Caitlin deposits $10,000 into an account which earns an annual interest of 8%. What is the amount she will receive after 1 year, 2 years, and 3 years? Well, from using the formula, we have solved the equation, and we therefore know that after 1 year, Caitlin will have $10,800. After 2 years, she will have $11,600. And after 3 years, she will have $12,400. Again, my name is Nicholas Lewis, and this was Simple Interest. Thank you very much.